Hello and welcome to Movies, Films, and Flicks. I am Mark Hoffmeyer, and joining me is someone who's just watched a lot of trashy 1990s thrillers. Zanandi Boetes.
It's so many. I actually feel like I'm living in the 90s again. I'm definitely everybody looks like Sharon Stone.
And Demi Moore.
the, there are horrible, or not horrible, sorry, I should correct myself. Very abrupt endings everywhere. I love that about 90s thrillers. They just end. It's just like someone dies, someone finally gets shot, and the movie ends. There's no little denouement, nothing. It just boom and credits roll. I kind of love that. I'm not saying do this with movies now, but I don't know. There's something very fun in that. We're just like, cool, we're done. We're gonna leave you now with the mess in your head. I
like
love that.
like Last Seduction and stuff. The guy's like, "Oh no," and then cut. Like it's
Yeah,
you're like, "What?"
God.
Yeah, and watching these again, it reminded me of like Bruce Willis's steamy 1990s trash thrillers. It reminded me of Linda Fiorentino just like screwing dudes over left and right in
Yes,
Jade and Last Seduction, of Demi Moore and Sharon
yes.
Stone. And it's just like it brought me back. And then like the kind of B level Poison Ivy, Crush, Fear. Like there
Oh,
was, and then
fear.
like
Exactly.
Bound. Like there are so
Bound. Oh, Bound
many.
is so good. Yeah.
We even got
Yeah.
like Prestige trash thrillers with like Eyes Wide Shut.
Absolutely. Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
like Indecent Proposal too. Like you have what, Robert Redford running around, and
Yeah,
you're just going, and then you have like The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, Single White
of
Female, and those are,
course.
I would call those trash thrillers.
Malice
Like,
with another
oh,
bold one, Nicole
Malice.
Kidman.
like
Like,
like Sliver, Sleeping with the Enemy. Like it was
Nick
the
Cage in 8 millimeter.
oh yeah,
I
jeez,
mean, there's like a lot. Like, yeah, we've got Showgirls, we've got Damage, we've got yeah, there's so many. It's been a fun time. I'm not gonna lie, people. I have been having fun running through all these. Okay, yeah, maybe explain because we want to like do a draft of trashy horror films at the end of talking about wild things. But like, yeah, it's been so fun like catching up with all of it and seeing stuff that I haven't seen before and rewatching stuff. Freeway is a lot, you guys.
oh my god, it's too
But
much.
like, I mean, when the intro started with that like the Red Riding Hood wolf like animation and it said executive producer Oliver Stone, I was like, okay,
Yeah, it's gonna
okay,
be a lot.
okay, okay. I know what to expect. I know how to, but still, it like surprised me. Still, I was like, what the hell is happening?
It's a cliche to
Yeah.
say so, but like when like what was I gonna say? But like I guess it's what is a cliche? My brain went totally dead. But what I'm gonna say is Reese Witherspoon is awesome in Freeway. And whenever I watch her in
Oh, she's
anything else,
fun.
like whenever I watch her in any other movie, I'm like, it's not as good as Freeway. Like because she
Yeah.
is she
Oh,
is
dude.
like she's like a little motor mouth maniac. And when I watched that movie in the 90s, so I watched all of these movies in the 90s. It's not like I watched
Yeah.
all of them. I'm like
I
14 years
love it.
old watching Disclosure, and I'm like Demi Moore. I'm 16 years old watching Wild Things in the theaters. I bought a ticket for it. And like
I'm so jealous.
I watched all these, but when I watched
Wow.
Freeway, I was like,
Yeah,
this
wow.
like
She
I had
was
a feeling.
delightful.
Yeah,
She was delightful though. I mean, like, because I watched Fear and I told you about Fear and you were like, oh, okay, but have you watched this other, like, Reese, a little gem? And I mean, I did not expect that because like in Fear, I already saw like a kind of she's kind of sweet and innocent, but also not. There's an edginess to her. So it was already like a new type of Reese Witherspoon like experience for me. And then Freeway just ramped it up to 11. Like it was amazing.
oh, you
I'm
said 11.
mad.
That was my cliche. That was I was going to say that
Oh, it's
movie's, what's funny? Like, that's exactly what I was going to say. And I blew that movie
yeah,
legit.
you're
All the performances are
manipulating.
like Amanda Plummer, like Keith Sutherland
Yeah.
in the wheelchair, Brooke Shields. Like,
I, oh,
I had watched that
and
movie
then
once and it
yeah,
was burnt in my memory from the 90s.
the gore, like where Brooke Shields blows her brains out. Like what? That like and they actually show it. I'm like, how did you get to watch this when you were a kid? I was not allowed. I don't actually think we had Freeway in South Africa there yet, because that's the other thing. We actually watched the movies that we could get at like our Mr. Video. Like, what was it back then? Was it which came first, Mr. Video or Blockbuster? I couldn't remember. I can't remember. Like, I'm getting old. But like, whichever was first. I mean, these things didn't play like on the big cinemas, Indecent Proposal maybe, but like, not the other things. And also we just weren't allowed. South Africa was very strict back then. Like you got not PG, you stay out. Like you're like someone's older brother has to rent the movie for you, that whole vibe. So I guess that's why I got to miss out on a lot of that. But
I watched them
oh my
all.
gosh, has
Like
it been fun to catch up? I'm all caught up now. Let me tell you. Ask me anything about 90 trashy thrillers. I
it's
am here for it.
like Linda Fiorentino when she was in Men in Black.
Oh,
I was
she's
like, is she gonna
amazing.
seduce Will Smith and then like frame him for murder? Is she an alien that's gonna frame? Like, is she gonna start a three? Like, is she gonna get in a triangle with Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith, and then this becomes an R-rated movie? And then Will Smith ends up in jail, and Tommy Lee Jones is poisoned, and she rides away in like the car, like burning something. Like I was like, is she gonna do? And then like Sharon Stone, I think, always had this sort of the specialist, and then she was in Basic Instinct, and then she was in Sliver, and so like she was really like pigeonholed into one. Oh, Total Recall, she was really pigeonholed in the one kind of role, like a killer, like also very smart. And then you had Demi Moore, who kind of like bounced back and forth between different things, but like she was in the classy, trashy thrillers. She was in
Yeah, more
Disclosure, and
classy. Yeah. The more like PG friendly, like little bit.
she was
Yeah,
in
no,
the
you
yeah.
you actually made me depressed now because I want to watch that freaking Men in Black movie. Like, I mean, that's what
And
I want to do.
the greatest thing about watching Wild Things again is I hadn't watched this in many years. So when I watched this when I was 16 years old, they talk about this in the commentary. Like I watched it with like my 16-year-old lizard brain. I was like Matt Dillon going, oh yeah, like I was like into the twists
Yeah,
and
of
turns, and like
course.
I loved Bill Murray, right? I was
Oh,
there
he
for
was
Neve Campbell. I was a big
hilarious.
fan of hers, and like I liked Kevin Bacon a lot. Like it was
Yeah,
just I
they're all
understood
great.
at 16 that it was a good movie. Like I liked the twists and turns, but watching again, in my 40s, 41. It's like I'm in my 40s, not that old yet, but it's I realize how funny it is, and also the thing I love most about it is all the actors knew the assignment.
Yeah, exactly. And also kudos to the casting because this movie was really well casted. I mean, you've got Neve who can like she can quiver a cry at the drop of a hat. We all know she's just really excellent at tearing up immediately. So to cast her in this role where you think this character is a certain way, but then she ends up being the cleverest of the bunch. So of course she's a good actress casting her there, and you cast Denise Richards, and I am sorry to say, but that beautiful face with those eyes and those lips and that sultry voice, she's never going to be like the innocent girl. So casting her as the girl who fakes it, but it's bad acting, and it's so clearly bad acting that like the female cop can see it's bad acting. It's like even those little things, it shows it's such clever casting. They took exactly the right people and like put them in there. Kevin Bacon is kind of like Kevin Bacon is so interesting to me because in a lot of ways he feels very unassuming. Like he can just kind of fit into anything. Like if it works, like he's either going to work in something or he's not. That's how I feel about the guy. Here he clearly works. And then Matt Dillon, he can play, I mean, we all know from this Something About Mary, like he can play a sleazeball
And to
so
die
well.
for, and like a gullible,
Yes.
earnest guy, and a
Like
sleazeball. He can be both
and
at
a
the same time.
sleazeball,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, so, I mean, I just thought, yeah, the casting was so clever. Like the movie, I mean, it bills itself as this neo-noir erotic thriller, but it's got its satirical sting to it as well. Like it's that's also clear from all of it. I mean, even the director said, yeah, Trailer Park Girl won. Like that was what I was going for, Screw the like rich people. Like it's so fun. And then of course, well, I mean, this movie has more twists than a royal family saga, like it doesn't end. I love it. It's all the twists, and it actually originally some trivia. I've got a lot of trivia because I did a lot of research last year about this movie for an article on Cracked. That's actually where you were like after that article came out, do you want to talk Wild Things? And it's a year later, yay, finally
We
doing Wild Things.
forgot. And then one day you
We
were like, oh
forgot.
yeah, hey, wait, Wild Things. I was like, oh yeah, let's do that.
But there was actually another like original twist that they wanted to do where we find out that Kevin Bacon is also like in on it. Dillon was supposed to get into the shower with Bacon and like kind of reveal that they were also boinking. But then the movie's financier said it was too much. So like they cut that part. But that would have been another twist on it. Like just everyone sleeping with
It should have
everybody.
been
It's
that.
that kind of movie. It should absolutely have been that. I mean, boo to those people that said no. Boo to them. But
And
I
then we
love
had
it. I
Kevin's
just love it.
Bacon. The director on the commentary was talking about how that shot came to be, where
We
the
weren't
editor,
supposed. We
yeah,
weren't supposed
the
to,
editor's like,
yeah, to
it's
see it.
she was editing it and she cut, there's one take with, they call it Kevin's
One.
Bacon in it, and she goes,
Yeah.
it's not fair. She's like,
It's
women
not
need
fair.
something too,
Exactly.
and
Exactly. We
they
can't just have the women walking around here and nothing from the men. Like you got to give.
oh
Good for
man,
you. Elena Maganini.
and
Elena, good for you.
she edited the
Please.
heck out of it, and she like shot it, and listen, Denise Richards I think gets a lot of flack, but Starship Troopers were very specific performances, and she's
Yeah.
perfect in that. Very Drop Dead Gorgeous. She's hilarious in Drop Dead Gorgeous. And then
She understands the
yeah,
assignment. She
and she's
does.
perfect in this. Like she really is. Like her,
Yes.
when she's in the front seat, when he gives her a ride home, it's her and the other guy, and like he has his bike in the
Yeah.
back seat, and she's just sitting there with this look on her face. It's
Yeah.
perfect. Like she knew what movie she was doing. You know, like the slap fight in the pool. Just she's so good at being
Exactly.
campy. Like that's
Yes.
like she, and like
Yes.
hearing her talk about the movie and why she took the role and why she agreed to the nudity, because she was like, it makes sense. That's part of the story. This is it's part of the story. And then she
It's
had like,
salacious and
yep,
sleazy and yeah.
and she was for it.
Exactly.
And like
Exactly.
she had to do the heavy lifting because Neve had a contract with Party of Five, so she could
Yeah,
only
she
show back.
said, yeah, she said nah. She
Yeah.
said nah.
And so like Denise did the heavy lifting, but Denise is good in this, and she's funny, and like she understood. And like Matt Dillon, there's something interesting about him where he comes across as quite smart, but also he can be a big lughead, and then there's like a nice like manliness about him, right? Like he can be
Exactly.
four different dudes at once, I think.
He fascinates me because yeah, I'm like, you're kind of like, who are you? Like, because you feel like he can really actually be a chameleon, but without trying, like he just fits into it. I think he's a very natural actor. I think he's got very like just natural talent for it. And yeah, again, he understands what he needs to do. He understands like I think he's probably very good with direction too. I don't know, but it feels like he just gets, like if someone's like, okay, this needs to happen, he will make it happen without, again, like it doesn't, he's not even breaking a sweat. Well, that's again what it feels like. I
Right.
mean, I know that's not true as from experience, but like, yeah, he's just really good.
He
I
probably
think.
doesn't get the props, right? Like in Beautiful Girls, he's kind of this like
I think
washed
he's
up high
underrated.
schooler, like high school
Yeah,
athlete who's kind of washed up, right? There's something about Mary, he's insane. This one,
yeah.
he like
What
he
was
has
his
a good
first movie?
range. To Die
Kids. I
For,
think.
he's so good in To Die For
I,
as the
th- I
husband.
think. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think Kids was his first movie,
Like
wasn't it?
Rumblefish, he was in Rumblefish back in the 80s.
Right, right, right. Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
just, I don't know,
No,
I like
he's
him.
underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's really good. He's effective. And again, like, yeah, also kind of like Kevin, almost unassuming, but then gets the job done. It's just great. All the acting is Bill Murray is hysterical in this. He's
Oh my
just
God.
really funny.
And his
After
assistant.
like Sandra Van Ryan signs the papers and everything, and he starts like rubbing it all over his body and just like, oh, Murray's just having all the Murray fun.
Just dumping hot sauce on everything and getting a new car. When he drives up with a new car, you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
During the court case when he wipes off his neck brace when you learn that like it was a
Yes.
lie, and
Yeah.
like even Teresa Russell, like she has her experience, like she was in that movie Horror and like a few other movies, like she was doing trashy thrillers in the 90s before, like they were a big thing in the 90s. So
Yeah,
like then she
true.
pops
That's
up as the
true.
mom of Denise Richards, and she's really good in it. And like
Yeah.
I think it's
Also
testament
very
to,
camp. Sorry,
yeah,
also
very.
very camp. Yeah.
And
I
like
love it.
John McNaughton directed this. This is a guy who made Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everyone seemed to trust him though. Like Mad Dog and Glory, he had done some Homicide, Life on the Street. So like I don't know, I feel like none of these actors would have done this movie had they not trusted him. But the way he found character in Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer and like Mad Dog and Glory with Bill Murray and Uma Thurman and Robert De Niro, and I don't know. He did a
Yeah.
really good job of of it's just effective. Like listen to him talk about it and like the location scouts in South Florida. This is a very Florida movie. I
Oh,
dig it.
very.
And the opening
They
shot's
saw
awesome, right?
they saw a dead body while they were filming in the Everglades. They were
Yeah.
filming in the Everglades, and so just like this dead body floating, and the cops had to come, and like, yeah, it became a little bit of a crime scene. Like, I guess that's a very
Florida.
Floridian.
Yeah.
Is that Floridian? Is that the word? A very Floridian film experience.
Just finding bodies everywhere. You know, it's and
Between the gators. I love that this movie has a lot of gator shots. Like it actually has a lot of gator shots. I appreciate that.
you need
Because
them.
gators aren't even characters in this, but they decided it's Florida. We're gonna have a lot of gator action. It's fantastic. You've got Walter the brother with his alligator doing tricks. And there's a lot of gators that pop up in the water throughout like the movie. It just switches to like a shot of a gator. Like, yes, I love it. More gator action in my trashy thrillers.
I mean, I grew up in Florida, right? It's like they're everywhere. Like they're not everywhere. They're not right behind you, but like you go to a spring, you see them. You go canoeing, you see them. You go on the Everglades, you see them, right? You drive on Alligator Alley, you see them. So
Yeah. You walk
it's
to your shop, you see them.
yeah, like it's you go in your car, it's in the passenger seat, just hanging out,
I
seatbelt and
love it.
everything on. But I don't know. I just think
Jerry, where you live? You just start naming it.
there's some chips, and you're like, hey man. But it's I don't know. I think just the heat of it all, the strip mall that Bill Murray works in, the clothes that people are
Oh,
in, like
love that.
the sweatiness of it all, and it's just so wonderfully
Authentic.
trashy. It's just, but it's like classy trash. Like there's movies that you watch that are trashy, but then there's movies that you watch that are trashy, but they're classy trashy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly. No,
Prestige
exactly.
trash.
Prestige trash. I mean, yeah, it's funny because like, we were talking about like, yeah, how great Dillon is, and he wasn't the first choice. They actually wanted to cast Robert Downey Jr. because at that point, he was like, in his notorious drugged up like phase, and he just went on to Diane Sawyer, and like everyone in Hollywood thought, oh, that was a great move, so maybe he should like star in this big like, crazy thriller. But then at the end of the day, the insurance was like, no, he's too big of a liability. And that's literally why they went with Matt Dillon. Like it would have been Robert. And I mean, I think that would have, in a way, it would have felt different. It would have
Nah.
felt try hard, which is, yeah, that's not why we like this movie. We like this movie for just being, like, not trying too hard with anything, not, ooh, we got this like insane name. I mean, yeah, people did know who Neve was. People did know who all these people were, but they weren't like, Julia Roberts big or Nicole Kidman big or, yeah, I mean, and arguably still. I mean, it's not this lang star power or anything. Like,
No,
and
it
I think that
works.
helped with the homegrown vibe of it all. Like, yeah,
Oh, that's
I love
interesting.
laughing.
There's no distractions, right? Bill Murray's probably the biggest distraction we have in this. But
But he doesn't have a lot of screen time, at
exactly.
least.
Yeah.
So
And
that's the thing. Yeah.
like Nev isn't too much of a distraction. You know what's interesting? She wanted to play something darker, but this wasn't
Yeah.
like, some actors go way overboard. Like it's like I'm a Disney actor, so I'm gonna go play a role where I am a former soldier with PTSD who becomes a prostitute, who becomes an underground street fighter, who adopts a small child, but then has to battle the small child's pimp father. And then she meets a guy, who's also a drug addict. And then together they have to like get over their drug. And then like they're also
Oh,
like,
I'm already thinking who we're casting for this, Mark. Who are we casting for Disney princess, Miley Cyrus?
whoa, yeah, right. Like I need to turn my like. There's a 33-minute naked scene in it. Like it's like what? But
Yeah.
like, it's
Rihanna's also there just because, like,
like Nev. She doesn't have much. Like she has. She takes part with the pool making out and everything, but none of it's like it's such a good movie that it doesn't feel like she's trying to go
nah,
bad. This is a good movie.
exactly. It's melodrama, it's camp, it's, I think it's again, it's a movie that doesn't take itself seriously, and I think that is the sweet spot. Like she said, she she needed to do something different and something more riskier, like riskier while other people would perceive it, for her career, because just for the simple fact that she didn't want to be pigeonholed. I mean, in the 2000s, she started doing rom-coms with guys like Matthew Perry and stuff, I mean, so like, I think she just was like, listen, I just want to like show you guys I can do a whole lot of different things. So please don't do the same to me as that you've done with like every actress in the 90s and just make them play the same thing over and over. So like, yeah, I dig it. I dig it that she said yes to this though, because I think she was just fantastic. Like I love the turn at the end where she's like, cool, finally I can stop acting and pretend like I'm like, oh, pathetic or whatever. And like, just bye.
Yeah. Here's your drink.
Now.
Peace.
Here's your drink.
See you later. And
here's some literary trivia for you.
She's so good.
Love it.
And like the director didn't want her, but then she talked to him. I read a long interview with her when she was filming this. And like, she's from Canada. Her family wasn't as rich. She went to like ballet school, but she was like the one poor one. There was a song about her. They're like, Neve. It's like, I want to get with her. Neve, never. Like they were mean to her at school, and like her family were like real like really? Outdoorsy Canadian folk, and so she had to talk this guy into it. Like, I'm not just party of five. Like I can do this. I know this. I know what this world is. Like I've seen Trailer Park Boys, which you wrote one of their episodes.
I did. Yeah, a comic for one of the comic books. Yeah.
And like, she's like, I know this, but she does a good job in here. And whenever you watch her now, though, you're like, man, Kristen Stewart is Neve Campbell reincarnated, even though Neve Campbell's still alive.
Yeah, a lot of people say that. Yeah,
but I love Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, I get that, but I also I'm scared to like really like also jump on that bandwagon, because I feel they're very different actresses as well, and like they've got very like their own identities and stuff. I kind of just want to keep it that way. But I also but I also absolutely understand that. I mean, even Kristen said that Neve inspired her to act, and I mean, one can see that. At the same time, yeah, I love how Kristen is also just finding her own groove and her own like identity within her career. That's just freaking awesome. And I mean, yeah, Neve just being, well, you're not paying me enough for Scream, so go screw yourself.
she was a different presence in the 90s though, like in her and Scream, and like there wasn't, I'm telling, like characters like her who are like smart but also kind of emotional and like really pretty. I feel like she was a very welcome presence for me on screen. Like whenever I watched her on screen, she always had like she was never overtly like sexualized like most of the actresses in the 90s were. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's like oops, I did it again with Britney Spears, 16 years old, and like a cheerleader outfit. Like she was never done that way. And so I think I always looked at her differently. And when I learned she was only 23 in this movie, I've always felt like she was older. Because
she feels more mature, and I think that is also a thing that she and Kristen feels like they have in common, is where they have this maturity about them, where they're not going around, they're both gorgeous, we love looking at them. I think most of us fell in love with them the first time we saw them on screen, but they don't go around like, oh, I'm so pretty, or like, I don't think they even think about it, which is, again, why we just love them more, because they're just so natural and just doing their thing, and yeah, definitely that vibe, that more natural and more relatable, because it makes people more relatable. I mean, I can't relate with someone who's like, gosh, I'm the most gorgeous thing. Look at my body.
I can't hardly wait.
I cannot.
Like Jennifer Love Hewitt and Can't Hardly Wait, right? Like you know nothing about the poor girl, nothing about her whatsoever. But I feel like Neve, you kind of get her, like you just sort of understand her. But she's great in this, and like I know I said it, but like Denise Richards, like she's wonderful in this movie. Like, and like what she gets, like that scene when she gets out of the pool and she leans towards the camera and like her see-through blue bathing suit. And
can you all see my left tit?
It's just so ridiculous. But on set, that's what they said.
Over
like, Denise,
the top.
Denise,
exactly.
This is the shot. And she's like, yeah, I get you. Like, that's, it's so, like, it's so in your face that it's funny. Like it's
Exactly. It's camp over the topness. Exactly. Absolutely. You can see she was clearly said, okay, you need to do this because she's leaning back awkwardly. Nobody gets out of the pool like that. It was very obvious that you need to do this because the costume that you have on was designed for this shot.
yeah. And she's like, got it, boss.
Oh,
Like, I
it's
get it. Because
funny.
that's
I
what like
got
this
it.
movie is.
Let's
Like
go.
on it. And I don't know, I just think I don't know, I like it when you watch these movies and like I just watched Sliver the other day and I was like, what is Baldwin doing? Like, what is Stone? Hey, do you work out? Let's go to the gym. You got a
I
great
love that movie though, because
you got a
it's
great
so
butt.
terrible.
How often do you work out? 3 to 4 days a week. How often do you lift weights? Work out. What do you mean, like bikes? No, like you take weights and you lift them. And you're just like, what is happening?
Happening.
And like,
Exactly.
and then he's
I don't know.
watching
I love
videos
Silver
and
because it's
yeah,
ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Oh
and,
gosh.
but like this one's different. Like it's
Yeah, it's
very
clever. It's more clever. It's smart. It's actually smart. That's what makes Wild Things one of the best, like, trashy thrillers of the 90s. Absolutely. It'll, I think, be in most people's top three because it's smart. It just elevates itself from just like a normal, stupid little plot with like, okay, we might have interesting characters or whatever, but we're going for action. Or I feel like all these thrillers try and they pick one thing and then they go with that. Where this one goes with everything. It's got good characters. It's got a twisty plot for days. Like it's got fabulous setting. It's got a great score. The scoring, I mean,
so much
George got
saxophone.
nominated, yeah, for the score. He also did the scoring for the Austin Power movies and the Mortal Kombat movies. So this guy is a 90s like composer legend, filmmaking, film composer legend. That's not right, but you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's just got like everything. I mean, fun editing. We have a raccoon watching like a guy
Dillon
pummel
getting beat up.
another guy in the water in the dead of night after crashing his car. Like first the gator watching and then the raccoon in the tree. Like, oh, this is interesting. Look at these humans. Like,
It's hilarious.
beautiful. I mean, yeah.
And Jeffrey
Again, well
Campbell
done
shoots
for
the
the
crap out of
editing.
as well. I mean, they have the dude from Top Gun, Beverly Hills
Yes,
Cop 2. Like he
exactly.
shot True Romance.
Yeah,
Like
he
this
shot True
guy,
Romance. Yeah.
like this
Yeah.
guy, you know what's interesting about this movie is there's never a shot where you think to yourself, holy crap, that's an incredible shot. But they just use the rule of thirds well. They use ensemble staging well. It's very like classy and like I said, I'm not trying to like hate on it by saying it's simple. Like I think if everything
No,
was
but
like
it's natural.
exactly, and it looks good, right? And it looks
Exactly. Natural and relatable and again, authentic. It felt real. It felt tangible. You could feel the Florida heat. I mean, I haven't even been to Florida, but I could feel like, oh my gosh, the humidity is killing me. Like, I come with that. Yeah, let's go for a car wash and I can just like cool off, like.
yeah, and
Oh,
I
what a fun
love
movie.
like I love the way it's framed. Like I love the shots. Like he got the job, and like they go for the glory shots too. Like I love that John McNaughton when he was talking about it, he said, oh, he had something so good about it. He's like, he said that let's see, he went out of his way to make it like he's like, we're gonna give you all the sex and violence that you could possibly handle. And he said that like we're gonna cross the line, we're gonna be like a little transgressive. And he also said it's gonna be glossy in guise of a studio picture. It's like it looks good. It looks like it was shot professionally. And then John
Yes.
McNaughton too, like with Mad Dog and Glory and with his work on TV and Henry, like he's very character driven. Like he
Yes.
knows his staging, he knows his character, so he worked with the actors well. They knew the assignment at a classy production. It was on location. You could feel it. Like I love the opening when it's the alligator, and then it moves through the swamps, and then it goes through
Yes.
nicer homes, and then it goes through like trailer parks, and then it goes through nicer homes, and then it gets to like the rich
Exactly.
suburbs. It's like what's interesting? It's like you have all this wealth, but it's really close to this swamp. Like
Yeah.
you're laying down this thing where like I don't know, it's a really cool overhead shot. And
Very.
I never thought about this when I was 16 watching it. And I don't think I could have.
Exactly.
But
No.
coming back and analyzing this and watching the extras and interviews and doing it again, like this is a good movie. I don't care. I love this movie. I don't know, it's a good movie.
Yeah, it
Wait,
really is. And also, like, it's sorry, I just like the more you watch it, I swear, the better it gets also because like you get more appreciation for what they're actually doing it because you're seeing stuff that you most definitely missed the first time. Because there's a lot going on in this movie. Even the shots, like some people missed the raccoon, like the first two, three times they saw it, like, you know, because you just blink and you will miss the raccoon. Like, and yeah, so it's also a very rewatchable movie. I always like, yeah, rate movies high when like they've got good rewatchability. Because I mean, like, yeah, you want like art to last forever, right? This one definitely works in that category. It's yeah.
And you like Dillon at first, right? When he's with the kid teaching sailing, and he seems like he seems a little shady, right? But he also seems like a good dude. Like if that
Yeah,
makes sense.
no, you're like, yeah, okay, he might be looking at the cheerleaders, but or is it because the cheerleader is eyeballing him, you know? And he's like, oh my gosh, I'm just trying to, you know, do the right thing here and not be. And then it's like, nah, Dillon, you sleazeball, Sam Lombardo. Didn't say Dillon, Sam Lombardo. I love yeah, just saying actors like, yeah, it's not the character, it's the actor. Like
If you ever meet that guy, you're like, wait, what's your name? Lombard. Oh, he's trouble. This guy's trouble.
Lombardo.
What do
Yo,
you
Lombardo.
what do you think about? So I got the extended cut, and they go through all the trailers about how Neve, her character, set all of this up, how Susie did it all. I found that to be
Yeah,
pretty
yeah, yeah, yeah.
interesting. Like she caught Dillon. Oh, okay, she caught Lombardo and Van Ryan in a hotel room, showed him the pictures, then got him to get with Kevin Bacon, and then like
Yes.
just do the whole plan. Like she
Do
Kaiser
the whole
Sosa'd
thing.
all of this. But
Exactly. She was the mastermind. Yeah.
do you feel kind of bad for Denise Richards though? Because like she's a kid with a mom who's horrifying. She's
Not
being sort of
really.
no, well, like her, you know, like she's a high schooler on drugs with Dillon. She
I
doesn't
mean,
kill
yeah.
anybody, and then she gets killed.
Well, she didn't flinch when he killed
Yeah,
like
that's true.
Neve when he
Yeah,
supposedly.
she's
So
bad.
she was like, I mean,
They're all
I feel
bad.
like, yeah, she talk about a liability, you know, like as a character. Like it's just someone that you can't trust. She would like go all like nuts in your face. Um,
That's
and I
true.
mean, like, yeah, she had the most outbursts of everybody. So she definitely like, you know, there's a throat vibe to her. But I mean, yeah, it could have been interesting to see the two girls just get away with it. But I guess that would have been way more controversial. It would not have aged well, is how people say these days. Would have been
Yeah.
fun though.
Like, but watching Nev smiling and like getting away, and you know, like this, the girl from the local girl from the trailer park
Yeah,
survived it all
yeah.
and killed all the terrible people.
Exactly. Everyone thinks she's just like nothing. And again, go watch Wild Things again and go see how they treat Denise and how they treat Neve. Like it's sometimes just like subtle things, and other times it's like big, obvious things. And but it's constantly there, like how they just treat her because oh, she's from a trailer park and she like, you know, it's like horrible to everybody. So clearly she doesn't have, you know, any value supposedly or whatever. Like that's what people think. Then meanwhile, she's hella smart and she will yeah get what's hers because yeah then we've got the whole extra twist at the end with the whole story of her actually being a Van Ryan, like it
Yeah,
just
she
goes
is a Van
bonkers.
Ryan.
Yeah, so
Ah.
she was just like Nana, like that guy screwed my mom and left me for nothing, give me some of that money, like
And she gets it, and she teams
basic,
up with
and she
Bill
gets it.
Murray. I was
Yeah.
worried about Bill Murray getting poisoned at the end. Like, is she going to take out that guy too? But that was her drink that he was drinking because he's probably smart.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah. I was like, at first I was like, oh, they could have probably left that out. But then it's like, yeah, okay, how does she get everything, all the money transferred to her? So that actually made sense to keep him in at the end, also in all of this. And yeah, just how she actually ended up manipulating everybody. I mean, it's a whole like story about manipulation and whatever, which is what thrillers are usually about.
yeah,
It's like who's manipulating who's falling for whose nonsense. I mean, we're definitely going to discuss fear. We're going to do a whole episode about fear, and we might
we
choose
got to,
another one
yeah,
and just do a whole 90s thrillers, the trilogy.
because they're
Trilogy.
fun. Like Sliver would be fun
Exactly.
because Sliver's
Thrillergy.
insane. Like,
A
oh, a
thrillergy.
thrillergy. I like that. Yeah, but this one's kind of tough, right? Because it's good. Like you watch
Yeah.
Sliver and it's insane. Like
It's bonkers. Oh my
Sliver's
gosh.
insane, and like right, and
Yeah,
then
it's
like
highly
fear becomes like a
enjoyable.
siege thriller. And
Yeah,
like,
no, we're not going to talk about fear now because we're going to talk about fear
yeah.
later because
And
I've
then,
got a
but
lot to say about fear.
it's like this one's weird though because it's highly provocative, but it's just done well. And so
Exactly.
then you can't like it's just a good movie.
It's
I've said
just
that like 8 times. I was like, it's just a good movie. I just like it. But no, I
but
really enjoy this movie. It's because it's good, and I like
it's
good art.
good.
I like I like this kind of filmmaking too because I love when a director and actors just understand what it is and have thought about it. You know, like the location scouts they went on, the locations they picked, the decisions that are made, like the idea to just really go for it. If this movie didn't go for it, it wouldn't be that
The
good. Like,
costumes,
yeah, the
literally
costumes,
the costumes. I
like
mean,
Nevin or
yeah,
Denise and her blue motif. She has a lot of blue, and then like different actors wear different things. Like Matt Dillon starts wearing red when things go weird. Like they thought about the wardrobe. It's great.
exactly. Exactly. Now, there's a lot of stuff to love, like little details, but again, it's so non-obvious that it just blends into it and again makes it feel tangible and just, yeah. I keep on saying the same words. I'm trying to find new words now.
Well,
So I'm
that's the
going with
problem with Wild Things.
tangible.
It's just good. It's like a good
Also,
package.
a fun soundtrack.
Yep.
We've got semi-charmed kind of life in
Oh yeah.
there. We've got like, I mean, a fun little soundtrack. And yeah,
Do do
not
do
even to
do do
mention
do
the
do.
yeah, that's actually in the car ride with her and Dillon
Mhm.
and what's the guy, Junior? I
On,
think Junior is the guy in his boat club class thing.
on the
I can
commentary, they're like big budget equals big songs, and they have some big songs. Like when some
nice.
do do do.
Do, 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 do,
You're like,
do,
I'm
do.
like,
Love it.
I can't. That song does not feel like a '90s song to me, but it's very '90s. But I feel like it's whenever I think about that song, it seems like a 2001 or
It
2000 song,
does.
not a '98
Yeah.
song, right?
No, exactly. It's actually, yeah, if you ever wonder, Semi Charmed kind of like when did that come out? Yeah. Remember it wasn't Wild Things. And Wild Things dropped. That's why Wild Things didn't do well at the American US box office because it had to fight hard with Titanic.
Oh yeah, everything got
But
buried.
it shot to #1 in France, Italy, and Spain. They loved it over there. It hit number one in all three of those countries. Oh, that's
What?
pretty cool.
Wow.
I think Europeans were like, yeah, give us some of this like American trash. We're here for it.
Like good trash. Like give us this
Good
good trash.
trash.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like everyone's like, whoa, have you seen this movie, The Twists? You have to go. Denise Richards' boobs. Like, I mean, there's a lot of selling points there. Like,
This could work for a lot of
I
people,
mean,
I think. And
yeah, and like yeah, Europeans loved it. Yeah, it did really well when it was released over there.
apparently Paul Verhoeven called Denise Richards after watching this. He's like, "You wouldn't do nudity for Starship Troopers." And like, why'd you do so much nudity in this one? And then she goes, "Paul, write me a movie where nudity's needed, and I'll do it."
Needed. There you
And
go.
then
Like it.
and
Oh,
then
I
Paul's
love
like,
it.
"Crap, that was a good one." Like I love when
I
Kevin
love
Bacon walks up there and
Denise.
goes, "Nice
I love it.
stroke." Like he says, "Nice
Yeah.
stroke."
Yeah.
So stupid.
Like,
I don't know.
what you what was she? Yeah, then she actually says something the same, like you need to practice your breaststroke or something. Like
You know what's kind of
terrible.
this movie's cool because it's about it's like a better Saltburn if you think about it because Nev makes the plan, pulls it off. So Matt Dillon's middle class. Like, would you say he's middle class? Blue collar?
Yeah, lower middle class.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you have
definitely
the
lower
super
middle
rich,
class
which is
because
very Florida.
he lives in a motel.
You'll have like trailers, but then you'll have where I grew up, there's like trailers, but then there was suburbs, and then there was these big ass houses on the water. And then or
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
huge places with an airport. And so you're kind of like three people, and that's what this movie does. It like coexists with like three different like groups, but then she slowly takes them all out and wins. So it's like a better Saltburn.
Places with airports. Yeah, see, I'm a South African. I don't know what that's like.
Yeah.
Like, what?
But I
But
don't
it's
know.
actually funny you say that because I was also like, because we were talking about when we finally decided we're going to do Wild Things. We were talking about how great it is, blah blah, and you said like that classic line. They don't make it like they used to, because we were talking about like they don't though. We don't have movies like this. Now it's more if like art film type of art noir, if you will, that people do. And I was actually thinking about it the other day while watching another trashy 90s thriller. Like, yeah, we do Saltburn now.
Yeah.
But I mean, Saltburn wishes it can be Wild Things. I mean,
Right? It does. It doesn't really have, this movie doesn't have much to say. It's just kind of like a very fun trash thriller. Like I feel like
very
Saltburn
fun.
tries to
Yeah.
say
It takes on
something.
classism, but it doesn't, again, take itself seriously. Or, yeah, Saltburn feels like it tries too hard. Like it's beautifully shot. There's some lovely scenes. I like all the actors in Saltburn. Saltburn is a fine movie. There's nothing wrong with it. But man, it's just not as thrilling and like, yeah, exciting as a story like Wild Things with these like almost unhinged characters coming up with this crazy plot that feels so bizarre. Like you feel like this will happen, never happen in real life. And then these things happen in real life and you're like, oh, they can't even make movies out of it. And it's like, well, they are movies.
And
Oh, I love it.
I hate
I
being
love
that.
it.
I guess Hollywood works in cycles, but it was so specific for the 90s, these kind of movies. Like these are
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
very specific. And also just thinking, this is really random, but Kevin Bacon has like a nice, he's like a nice square jawed, clean cut guy in this one. He's not like Few Good Men lawyer. Like he's kind of, I think they lean
Well,
into
at
his
the end they
sleazeball.
show, yeah, at the end they show like Bacon being very sleazy and stuff, but
He doesn't have too
like,
many sleazeball roles. Like River Wild, he's a bad
yeah,
guy, but he's not
exactly.
like, I think we need more Bacon sleazers.
Yeah, they kind of tried. What was that? You should have left, or what was that horror movie that it was in?
I didn't ever watch that one with
Yeah, they tried. I didn't really care for it. But yeah, no, I do. I agree with you. He usually goes for the more like, well, they cast him, I don't know, like in the more straight type. But I mean, he also likes to executive produce. So, I mean, that's cool. I think Kevin would probably have done more movies if he just wanted to do acting. I think he's produced some cool stuff.
he's been
But
acting forever and he's been on screen with me, so life doesn't get any better.
yeah, brag about it.
I'm zero steps. I could be a step on a Kevin Bacon thing. I've worked on
I
two
love
projects
it.
with him. I was
I
a
love
stand-in
it.
on Jay Mansfield's car, and I worked on the pilot for The Following.
That's so cool.
I've
That's
been
really
close,
cool.
but I never talked to him. I never talked to any of the actors because I just didn't want to. I just kept very quiet.
Yeah, yeah. You kind of don't want to bother them anyways.
No,
Like it's like, hey, you can come and talk to me if you want.
and no, that's what I would do. I would keep my mouth shut until
Exactly.
someone talked to me. But then when they were really
Yeah.
nice, I'm like, I don't know what to say to you because you're nice.
Oh
You know?
yeah. Who did you have a complete like blank moment with?
Oh, I had a blank
What's
moment with so many
actress?
people.
A Scarlet Witch.
Oh yeah, just I melted.
You
Yeah,
melted.
Olsen. Yeah.
Oh, but I would have too, probably, if I ever met her. Why can't I'm
It was
blanking
just
on her name.
nice. It was just so nice. Like she just came across very nice, and I kind of went,
Yeah. She's like, hi, Mark. Or
yeah,
just like, hi. Or
like, yeah,
and
good
you
morning, and
said
you're like,
nothing.
yeah, I'm out of here. I
I
said
don't
no.
want to
I
be
said
here
no.
right now. Don't talk to me.
I gave like a little head nod, like,
Don't
oh,
burst the bubble.
yeah. It
Yeah, I
was
know.
that.
Starstruck moments.
Yeah,
Starstruck moments.
that doesn't happen much. That never really happened much to me. But
No, no,
after
no.
doing
But it
Comic Cons
sometimes
too,
do.
and having to deal with so many actors, I'm like, I just got tired of them. So then when I was on
Yeah.
set, I'm like, all right, you want on set? Like, just got it. Like, who's winning this weekend? Chiefs.
Yeah.
Just like that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
But
funny to like, yeah, to like when that happens because it's always unexpected. With me, I've seen it happens if I meet like famous rugby players. I don't know what to say to them. Like,
yeah,
I
like,
met the Springbok captain at the airport. We were both going through like security. I didn't even realize the next moment he was literally standing next to me and he looked at me and I looked at him and I was like, hi, but like all squeaky. And he's like, hi. But he like kind of looked at me as if he recognized me. And I was like, no, this is too much. I need to go. I just grabbed my
yeah,
shit and kind of walked very fast. It felt like I was running. Like, I
yeah.
have to get away from this situation.
It
Being starstruck sucks. It
it
sucks.
does. especially when they're
Terrible.
nice. Like if they're rude to you or something, then you're like, all right,
Exactly.
screw this person. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
whatever. You're
But
just a human.
when they're super
Like,
nice and they like
like,
shy, like their big white teeth smile at you,
you're amazing.
you're like,
I
what?
love you. You're amazing.
Just freeze. Oh
And
man.
I,
I
and I
didn't,
say that, but that's not even what I was thinking. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird. Anyway, I'm actually sweating just talking about it.
yeah, I have some of those interactions where like, what? Like they're trying to be nice, and I was just like, I don't. I've been working for 78 hours. I don't really want to talk right now. Like, let's just go to set.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, on set it's different. Yeah.
Oh man, I was working on one set, and it was a pilot. An actor, one of the main roles, she was very pregnant. She was probably like 7.5, 8 months pregnant, and she went to sit down. But what she didn't know is that the makeup guy thought she was done, and so he moved her tall chair. She didn't know this. And so she went to
Oh,
sit down like that far along. But I
oh,
saw it happening and I caught her. Like I caught her
oh,
like
Mark,
six
you
inches before the
hero.
ground. Yeah. And so then I became the hero on the set. And then
And
like
did she
everyone,
name her baby Mark?
yeah. And everyone wanted to talk to me after that. And I was like,
Yeah, too much. Yeah,
like
yeah, too
Jason
much.
Isaacs was on it, Mike Coulter. They're all cool. They did their own things, but everyone's like, hey, Mark. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah, too much attention. That's
I,
what I was looking for. Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
want that on a film set. Leave me alone and let me work. And like, let me go home. And then, but everyone's like,
No.
Mark, Superman. I'm like, ugh. But yeah,
I've seen that with crew though. Like, I mean, when I was acting and stuff, like I used to be like, "Hey, guys," but like I quickly learned, no, don't they'll talk to you if they want to, because you guys are just like super busy and
mhm,
totally. I mean, when we're doing nothing, that's when you're at your busiest, almost like, so it's
yeah.
like I'm sitting and having a break and like, hey, I want to chat. No, 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 they're working. Now they need to
Yeah.
scramble and do things. Like, yeah.
It was
This
weird.
whole symbiotic thing.
I was different Mark on those sets too. I was just kind of like, I'm working. I
Yeah.
don't have much to
I
say.
get
But
that though. Exactly. You're at work. It's like being a chef in a restaurant. Like you're not you're the chef in the restaurant or
sometimes I would
whatever.
just do something funny, but like just like do like a little thing and people would laugh or like, whatever. The only person I really bonded with was Bill Paxton. He and I talked. Like we became buds.
Ah,
Like we
well, a
became
great
buds.
person to
I
bond
bring I
with.
bring that up a
Oh my
lot. I don't
gosh.
care. I'm broken record, but that's the one
What?
guy I felt really comfortable around.
We have not chatted with about this. Like this is amazing.
What? Oh,
I
I
did
worked
not
on
know
a million
this.
dollar arm. I was the first team PA on Million Dollar Arm. So like John Hamm was really cool. We talked about football. The three guys
Yeah,
were
I
cool.
remember
Lake Bell
that.
and I talked about like she just got married. I was getting married, so we talked about like weddings and stuff like
Cool,
that.
cool.
Like that was probably the most comfortable I was on sets with people. But Bill, like he
Oh,
showed up and he's
nice.
just like, Mark, you got Bill Paxton today. I'm like, what? And like he just ran around and he would run to the crafty truck, make sandwiches. He's like, why is that guy always on his phone? He would tell me stories about books and like under stuff and his directing. He's like, I directed this movie. It was big. And then this other director wasn't that big. And they wouldn't let me direct another movie. And he's like, Mark, I hate your hat. I had a straw hat that was just falling apart and a big hole in the front because I would walk into like pop-up tents and I had a big hole through the wall.
Uh,
And like it was falling apart. I had paper clips in it, like holding it together. He's like, I'm gonna buy you a new hat. And, like we just like ran around and chatted and like
did
you
Bill
can't be like
Paxton buy
buds.
you a new hat?
He never bought me a new hat. But like that's the set where
Oh.
I had to call a legendary Oscar winning actor, Oscar nominated actor to set. Like, Mark, go get this legendary actor. So I went and got him, brought him to set, and like, oh, we're not ready for him yet. And then he looked at me like I thought I was gonna die. Like he gave me this look of absolute hate. But it wasn't my fault, because this was a weird set because the
Who
second
was
second
the actor?
I don't want to say it. The second AD was in Trailer City, and then the second AD, who typically does all the paperwork, was on set. So normally you have the second dealing with all the extras and everything on set, and the second's back in trailer land. But in this one, the second was on set, which never happens, and you had the
Yeah,
second who runs all the stuff not there. So there was a first AD, but he's running the set, and then the
yeah.
second's back, and then the second's just on to the computers. So there was like there'd be scenes where I would be like, okay, John Hamm, Bill Paxton, go. We're in here. Nobody would be around, and they would run an entire scene. Like they would cue me. I would hear it, like go, and I'll give them the motion. They would go, and like no one was ever around. It was the weirdest set because you just
Yeah,
find yourself in places. So yeah, but
yeah.
I enjoyed that. But yeah, that nothing
Oh
to do with
wow.
Wild Things, but it
Ah, it's
uh
movies. It's movie
yeah,
talk. It's movie talk. It's
yeah.
still movie talk.
And listen, the more I teach film studies, I think the more I appreciate this movie as well. Because it's very, I don't know. I appreciate when a movie is just very well made. Like
Yeah.
you only have like a really good sandwich. Like there's nothing fancy about it, but
Yes,
it's just and
exactly. It's
like,
the best sandwich ever. And you're
yeah.
like, you
And
don't even know you'll ever replicate it. You probably won't ever again replicate it and make it that good.
it's not even
It's like
fancy.
that.
It's just at that moment you're like that the way I made this sandwich was perfectly balanced. And if you took a picture
Yeah.
of it, people are like that looks fine. But like
Yeah.
I like when a movie isn't overly flashy. You know, it's not like a ciabatta bun. It's been like braised and like pork. You know, like it's delicious, right? But like it's just a sandwich,
Yeah.
and
It's
it's
a
still
sandwich,
like this. That's what I
but
feel
it's
like
the
this movie
best.
is. Like
Exactly.
it's just a
It's
really
so
well
easy
made
to
sandwich.
watch. It's also like it's not like, it's in and out. It's quick, like it's just yeah. I mean, it was the end of the 90s when everyone thought, okay, like the trashy thriller vibe is over. Like, boom, no, it's not. Here's like arguably the best one. Yeah, it's like it's just well, definitely the one with the most twists that are actually good and make sense. Like I mean, it's because I mean, like a lot of these other movies that I've seen, oh, so many plot holes, so many like questions, so many, like guys, there was a wrong cut somewhere, or something happened, like it's not making sense here. I find it very funny how Poison Ivy, the movie about
Oh,
Drew Barrymore playing what 16-year-old seducing her friend's father, was nominated for best film at the Sundance that year. Like, wow, the 90s was a different time, wasn't it? Just like Poison Ivy was not great though. Like, I mean, we had Ghost Mom at the end and all thing. Like,
that and then you had the second one with the Milano and like I was more
oh,
familiar
what
with
was
yeah,
it? Poison Ivy too?
Poison Ivy,
What?
Poison Ivy 2 with Alyssa
Oh
Milano.
gosh. Oh well. See, the
Wait,
first one didn't impress me, so I didn't really go for like a sequel.
yeah, like because
Or didn't even see if there was a.
she had this weird run of Embrace the Vampire and then Poison Ivy 2 in 95 and 96 and then Fear. She had a
And
good
Fear.
trash
Yeah.
she had a trash
Whoa.
thriller run there.
Yeah. I mean, she was just most of the time she was just making out
Yeah.
in Fear, but yeah, no, she was in Fear too. So she definitely did and then she did Charmed.
Yeah. I want something.
Oh
You
wow.
got on TV for all those years. Hey, do you want to do a trashy 1990s thriller draft?
Let's do it.
I'll
Let's
let
do
you go
it.
first.
Yeah, please do. Before you pick it, I'm gonna pick Fear because I love that movie. Like, yeah, honestly, next to Wild Things, I think Fear is my second favorite trashy 90s thriller movie. It was delightful. Marky Mark actually gave me like goosebumps when he went all unhinged at the end. That shot through the door. No, we're gonna do
Great
an
shot.
episode about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my word.
Uh,
We're like there's
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of moments. It's a great movie. We're gonna do an episode. Cool. Fear. Yeah.
Last Seduction for me. It's
Ah,
very
nice.
twisty,
I
turny, femme
love,
fatale. Like Fiorentina was
love.
awesome. Like she had this
Oh,
raspy voice, and
dude.
like she was like, I know this sounds weird, but like you watch certain actors, and you're just like, I don't know, like just super intelligent. You see her on screen, and you're
Yeah,
like, she
absolutely.
could do that. Like she could,
She owns, she commands, she makes you think of the Kate Blanchett. She makes you think of Tilda Swinton, like that owning and just commanding of like, oh my gosh, no, Linda is amazing. Yeah. And
and
The
then
Lost
and she
Seduction
would
is
stab you.
actually it's another good trashy thriller. Like
Yeah,
it's legitimately good.
good,
Yeah.
very good. Yeah, it's not like I know we're saying trashy thrillers, but like that's a genre. It's a trashy genre, but there can be good and bad.
Exactly. We say trashy, but it's just because there's like melodramatic elements in entwined with the salacious thrillingness of it all. It's very thrilling. It's like, it's lurid. There are elements that's lurid. Like it's just it's good. But it's good. Like we love it. It works. It works.
So good.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna do the Lord Seduction, then I'm gonna take Bound, which is another
Oh
like
no, that one's so good.
above level type of trashy. Yeah. Oh, Bond is so
Oh
great.
gosh,
Bond
yeah.
is, yeah, so good. So
Like
good.
that one's suspenseful and it's good. Like it's
Yeah, yeah.
like what? Even when I was a kid watching that movie, some movies you watch and you're like, yeah, this is trash. But that one I was watching, I'm like, no, this is a good movie. Like I'm
It's a
watching a
good
good movie
movie.
right now.
Exactly. Like, yeah, it's been kind of like if it put into it, and I think maybe just for like, the the more like grimy type of, and the risque for especially like 90s point of view, where you've got like, two women like going at it and stuff. It's been put into like that genre, but I mean, it's legitimately good. Same with Lost Seduction. It's good. Good movies that falls under the 90s trashy thrillers.
Like Sea of Love, a detective investigating a series of murders becomes involved with the woman who may be the culprit. Like that's a trashy thriller. That's what
exactly. It's like pulp. It's pulp. It's pulpy. Yeah. It's yeah.
Oh, I love it. All right, can I take Sleeping with the Enemy?
Yeah, you can.
Because
sure.
I watched that when I was probably 10. And
yeah,
that's
so
way before I should have watched it.
Same. Like, yeah, Sleeping with the Enemy, I also actually saw when I was little. Like that was one, yeah, that I got to see.
That guy scared me. The husband. Like when he he bought her like
scary.
the outfit, and then when the guy explodes through the door at the end, like that movie scared.
Yeah.
Like, as a 10-year-old, I was watching everything, but that one had a weird, unsettling thing because Julia Roberts is great. You're like, leave her alone, and
yeah, exactly. I think that's also why I got to see it, because I think my mom was just like, Julia Roberts, ooh, what movie is this? And then it's like, no, Sleeping with the Enemy. But yeah, no, it was very creepy. It was like, yeah, I remember when I was a kid, it was scary for me. Like I was like, what? What is this now? Is this what people do? What?
Yeah.
Oh, big life lessons at a young age.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, that's one of those movies that just burnt in my memory. Like, I think you just, when you're young and you see stuff like that, you're like, geez Louise. But that guy,
exactly.
I don't know. Of all I feel like that trope is so prevalent, like the abusive husband in movies, but a lot of them are caricatures. This guy felt very scary to me. I don't know. He wasn't a mob boss, right? Like he wasn't like,
he wasn't over the top. Exactly. Not the mob boss type. Like,
I want my wife back, like you made the prom. Like this dude was just, ugh. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Creepy. Okay. So many movies.
Yeah.
I am going with another interesting, not too terrible. Maybe I should go for a terrible one. Do I want to? Oh, you didn't take Sliver, so I'm gonna take Sliver.
Oh. Hey, do you work out?
I actually how many ways do you live? Like I actually like this movie because it's so ridiculous. I laughed so much while watching this. So I actually had fun watching it.
Yeah.
It's not a good movie, but I had fun. I do think people dunk too much on Sharon, because I actually went and read what reviewers said, and they were all like, how on earth are we supposed to believe Sharon Stone playing a bookish nerd when she just showed everything in Basic Instincts? And I'm like,
she's
wow, you like underestimating this actress. Exactly. She wasn't that bad at all. I mean, like, I'm getting upset.
And just Berenger running around and
I really enjoy it. Like Billy is so terrible in this.
And then he shows her. Yeah, it's do you work out? Oh man. I'm being
in a way it was kind of effective also, because I could kind of buy him being this creepy dude that just sits in this dark room in a hotel and watching people and seducing people. I could see that for other people.
I design video games. Oh. All right.
I had a lot of fun with Sliver. It was fun.
I'm being boring here, but I'm taking Jade. I gotta take Jade. I gotta take my Linda again.
You've got two Lindas.
Yeah. She's it like
fine. Then I'll have two Reese movies and I'll take Freeway.
Oh, that's a good one. I think Caruso's really good in that movie. I think Caruso's really well cast for trash thrillers.
I was very surprised to see him when I started watching the movie. Like what?
Tom and Terry, and like it's just very trash. But Freeway, you need a shower after watching though. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, Freeway is a lot. Freeway really feels like a roller coaster. It's just because there's some delightful scenes with Reese when she really goes for it. Some really campy, delightful scenes, and then there's like horrible, like you say, you feel filthy, you need a shower scenes. Like wash it off.
Plumber in that movie.
Yeah. Oh, Plumber and whoever plays her boyfriend. Like that whole scene at the beginning where they just Oh gosh, they're so high and they're getting arrested. It's like it's
Oh,
actually
they're
rough
sitting on
to
the couch
watch.
and she's smoking a cigarette. She's like literally taking the cigarette out of her mom's mouth.
Yes, and then
And there's some warmth to that
after
too.
that they're like on the ground outside because they need to kind of carry them into the cop cars because they're not going willingly, but they're laughing and like, I love you, baby. And like, oh my gosh, it's yeah.
She's like,
Yeah,
I'm
that
getting off of
felt
methadone. You're on methadone.
yeah, like that part wasn't funny. That
Yeah.
was just oof, rough. Like oof.
Oof. The oof.
The
Okay.
oof.
Is To Die For? Because is that a trash thriller? Because she's like a teacher who has sex with high schoolers to have them kill her husband, or is that a prestige movie?
So I didn't watch To Die For yet because I didn't think it fell under the trash. But I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I
I
just read that it's actually like also like yeah, funny. But I mean, then Wild Things is a bit satirical. So I mean, like it could still count. I don't know. I didn't get to watch Crash. I still need to watch Crash. Can you believe it? I still need to watch
oh
Crash. I still
gosh,
haven't yet.
I
I
have
actually
that.
started watching Crash a while back, and then I couldn't finish watching it for some
I
reason.
have the
Oh,
Criterion.
oh, wow. Nice.
Okay,
Nice. Yeah, I still need to watch Crash and I still need to watch To Die For. Then I've watched all of them.
I was gonna take Showgirls, but I don't really think it's a trash thriller. So I'm gonna take.
Oh, I think it is. Isn't it?
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, debatable, I
I know it
guess.
gets kind of dark, but
Yeah, it's not that much thriller, not like the other stuff
no.
that we
So I
have.
gotta have
No.
Verhoeven. So I'm gonna take Basic Instinct. Is that okay?
Fine. Take the elite, like
No. Okay. No,
thriller, 90s
that's too
thriller
trashy.
movie.
That's too trashy. I'll do. You know
No,
what? I'm gonna
that's
do.
fine
No.
though.
I'm gonna do Disclosure because it's like a Michael Crichton movie, and they're all talking about hacking. It's like a like
Yeah.
computers.
Computers.
And just the poster and like the whole thing was just bent. Like Michael Douglas loved trash thrillers too, like Fatal Attraction,
Yes,
Basic
that's
Instinct.
right.
He's like
What was it?
he's like the MVP dude of trash thrillers. So we got to include him. So I'm going to take Disclosure. I like that.
Okay, nice. I like that too. Yeah, I mean, this is like a couple. We've got, oh gosh, Malice, which has one of the most
Malice.
bizarre subplots I've ever seen in a movie. Like, you could take that subplot out and it changes nothing. Like, it's just the weirdest. Like, what happened there? Like, oh, that was
Oh
interesting.
wait,
Damage
I
wasn't
just
bad.
combined Malice with Blink. Which one's
Damage
Malice?
wasn't bad. Oh, Malice is the one with Nicole Kidman and Alec Baldwin and ugh, what's
Oh,
his what's
yeah.
his face? What's his face? Oh, I'm blanking on his name
It's
again.
Bill Pullman, Alec Baldwin, Nicole
There we
Kidman.
go. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen this one.
Oh gosh. Okay, then I'm gonna say nothing further. Go watch that movie because
Okay.
it's very interesting because there's an entire subplot that means nothing.
Well,
It's
that's a
very strange.
true
We'll
trash
talk
film.
when we talk fear, we'll talk about Malice too. But yeah, then we've got Color of Night,
Oh
like
yeah.
that yeah, bizarre Bruce Willis one. Final Analysis.
Like
Have you seen
even
Final Analysis with Kim Basinger?
oh yeah. And some more and
Yeah,
Gear, some more trash.
yeah. Damage with William Dafoe. Damage.
I
I mean,
haven't seen
yeah.
that. I need to catch up with you here.
Oh, nice. I'll send you a
What's your
list.
final pick? Have you done five?
Have I not?
You've
What's
done
it?
Fear Bound
Fear.
Sliver Freeway, which is very easy to spell. So thank you. I've
Oh,
taken ones with
right.
longer names.
Cool. Cool. So I'll take damage then.
Damage. Oh,
Yeah,
this is
I'll take
fun.
damage.
Damage.
And you need to go watch damage sometime.
Okay, I got it. All right. The Zandal. I remember watching that one. Zandali with Nick Cage.
Oh
Have you
yeah.
heard that one? Is
Yeah.
like Judge Reinhold's in it.
Yeah, I've read about it. I've read about it. I've seen the stuff.
Okay, I'm not gonna do Eyes Wide Shut, even though it's a good trash thriller. Tom Cruise does his
But
best walking in it.
it's also elite, isn't it?
Yeah, it's too elite.
I
You
don't
don't want to do that.
know.
We're going for you know, can I take The Crush because I love Carrie Ells in that movie. Like Carrie Ells is the guy being
Go for it.
all right,
Go
cool.
for it.
I don't think
Yes, go for it.
that one's not a overly strong. It's 27% on Rotten Tomatoes,
No,
5.8 IMDb.
yeah, exactly. No, exactly.
The
That's
Crush.
doable. The
And
crush.
Carrie Ells gets gets
Oh, wow. I haven't seen that. Yeah, that actually in a while.
I wonder if they run
Wow.
in the woods in this movie. There's a lot.
A lot
Like,
of running in the woods, a lot of stairway running, stairs running. That happens a lot. What was the other thing that I was actually thinking about when we were talking about it?
oh, I'm gonna do the crush.
There's another thing they do a lot in these movies.
I like our
Uh,
picks.
I think it's solid. I think it's solid.
I went
I think.
double Linda. You went double Reese.
Oh, oh, you need a like good, terrible, weird court case somewhere. Like that's also you need a good weird court case that
Like
kind
Primal
of is
Fear.
like, oh, this is so not reality, but
Yeah.
we love it.
Yeah. Was Primal Fear a trash thriller?
I actually saw that pop up on one list about trash thrillers, and I was like, nah, man, this was good. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, yeah. Well, there was nothing salacious about it, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of courtroom yelling. There's like one scene of nudity. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, like, you can't just like, pop a boob and now it's like, erotic, and now it's an erotic
yeah,
thriller.
he
Like,
doesn't seduce Laura Linney, right? And then it
yeah,
becomes a thing.
exactly. It's more about the seduction and the manipulation. But then you can argue like Norton probably did that. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's a
Maybe
mental seduction. That doesn't count.
borderline. There's a couple that's like borderline. It's very interesting trying to like define and pinpoint exactly what makes a 90s trashy thriller.
Like, I feel like you just
But
know.
you just feel it. You just feel like again that like, thrilling sense of we're gonna have fun. Like even if it's terrible.
This is wonderful. Thank you
Oh, it
for
is so much fun. Gosh.
where can
I
people
can't wait
find?
to talk about fear.
Oh my god, yeah. Watching that again, like I forgot how much of like a siege thriller it is, and like the crazy stuff they do to Milano, like what they're
And the
doing to
movie
her.
takes its time, but
Yeah,
it's worth it because it goes like it really goes to interesting places. I love actually that it takes its time. It's not too like quick, like it's yeah, because a lot of these movies are sure like they could have actually done more with suspense or what. Others not. I think Bound was perfectly paced, for instance. Fear, yeah, they took some time and I think it paid off. I really enjoyed that. Like me and Corey was like, "What are we watching? This is fantastic."
the poor
Anyway,
dog. All right, yeah. Hey, where can people find you before we get out of here?
on a boat.
Oh,
Well, I have no idea when this is releasing, so that's a very interesting question. I don't know. Probably just on socials at Zanandi. You guys can find me there, and on some of the other Movies, Films, and Flakes podcast, Deep Sea, the podcast episodes here and there. Go check that out because you guys have how many episodes over there now? So many.
well, a lot.
Uh,
Yeah,
You just keep on churning that out. It's amazing. I love it.
yeah. Jay does a great job on that. Like he's finding
I
great
love
guests and
it.
cool movies, and it's fun.
Yeah, just keeping it going. That's fantastic. Dig it. Where can we find you, Mark?
Yeah, y'all know me online. Who knows when this episode's dropping? So I had
Oh,
some new stuff go out.
so
So
famous.
yeah. Just type in Mark Hoffmeyer. And, see that. All right, let's get that. All right, so for me, Mark Hoffmeyer from Zanandi Boetis, this is Movie Souls and Flicks. We'll see you next week.